Often in some applications, we see dynamic input like this, which is limited to a certain number of characters and also show the limit used. And applications where if we try to post a negative comment, that gets deleted in no time. These are just a few examples of how user provided text is processed intelligently in real world applications. Anyways, how can we do text processing like that in our Python programs? Well, that's what we are gonna see in this video. So watch this video till the end and you will be able to do a lot of cool things with text, or more precisely strings. In Python, whenever we have to use some text or a sequence of characters, we surround it using quotes, single quotes or double quotes. And this is called a string. And the variable which holds the string value is called a string variable. And whenever we define a string, the Python interpreter looks at it as a sequence of characters and assigns an index value to each character. Now, what is an index? It's simply the position number of a character. In computers, the numbering always starts from 0. So the index of first character will be 0, then 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now, can I fetch the first character from this string? Yes, by using square bracket notation. Write variable name, square brackets, and put the index in the brackets, which is 0. This will give the first character, which is I. Let's verify this using print. So wrap it with print, press run, and you can see I on the terminal. And if I want to fetch the last character of the string, the first way is to find the index of this character. If we start counting from the beginning, the index of this character is 24. So I will write 24 here. But it's pretty hard to find the index like this. Well, we have a better way here to find the last character, which is to use negative index. This is a cool feature in Python, which is not so common in other programming languages. So -1 will give the last character, -2 will give n, -3 will give I, and so on. So use negative indexes to fetch the characters from the end of the string. Let's verify this, and you can see we are getting the last character using -1. What if I want first 6 characters of the string? Well, for that I can pass a range in square brackets. The start index will be 0 and the end will be 6, excluding 6. So here 0 is included but 6 is not. So actually this range is from index 0 to index 5, and that's gonna give me the first 6 characters. Take a look, and here we get the desired output. For example, if I remove the start index, what will happen? By default, Python interpreter will take it as 0. So the result will be same, 6 characters. And what if I do not pass the end index? Let's take a look. And we get all the characters starting from the 6th index. So when we do not pass the end index, by default that means go till the end of the string. So start from index 6 and go all the way to the end. That's all this range means. Now let's say if I remove both start and end index and merely give a colon, what will happen? Press run and you can see we get the whole string. So by passing colon, we simply get the copy of whole string. Now imagine I want last 6 characters of this string. Again, I will give range in the square brackets. So I want to start from here and go till the end. What will be the index of this character? this is the sixth last character, and for that we can use negative index, and that will be -6 colon. Well, if we do not pass end index here, that simply means go till the end. So that's all I need to do. Let's verify this, and there we go, we get last 6 characters. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and see some cool functions available for strings. The first function we're going to look at is len. Well, we use len function to calculate the length of a string. So print len, and we will pass our string to the len. Let's have a look, and we have 25 characters in our string. Cool. Please note, this len function is not limited to strings only. It is a general purpose function, and in future you will see we will use it for other things as well. However, there are some functions which are specific to strings only. We call them string methods. There is a simple trick to find all the available string methods. Simply write the variable name dot, and we get a nice drop down enlisting all the methods available for this string. Let's look at some of the most important ones. First, we will see the upper method. The upper method simply capitalizes all the letters of the string. If we press run, you can see all the characters are uppercase. Please note one thing here. We did not use len function like this because len is not a string method. We use len without this dot notation. But to access a string method, we write variable name dot and then the method name. So that's how we access the string methods. Okay, the next one is lower. This will simply make all the letters lowercase. Have a look, and there we go. Next, we have find method. We use it to find the existence of a character or a group of characters. For example, I want to search for A, and this gives 19. Now why it is giving 19? Actually, this 19 is index of character A. Find method tries to find the character in the string, and when it finds it, it simply gives the index of that character, which is 19. But if find method does not find a character, let's say Z, it will give -1. That simply means that the character does not exist in the string. Have a look, and you can see -1 on the terminal. Let's say I want to change love with hate in this string. For that purpose, I can use replace method. So print message.replace. It will take 2 arguments. The first one is the value which we want to replace. In my case, I want to change love, and here I will simply tell the new value. So let's see what we get, and you can see love is replaced by hate. So using replace method, we can change anything in our string. Now here I have a question for you. If I print message now after replace, what this line is gonna print? Will it print I love Python programming or I hate Python programming? Please pause this video and think about it. Well, actually, replace method does not change our string. It simply gives a new string and does not change the original string. So this print will give I love Python programming. Let's verify this, and there we go. So replace method did not change our original string. Okay, next we use split method to cut a string into multiple pieces. Here we are cutting the string at space, so our string will have cut at these 3 places. Okay, and as a result we will get 4 substrings. So this split method will give a list of 4 substrings. Let's create a variable to hold that list. Okay, so this list is having 4 substrings. We can use indexes to print the substrings. For example, list of 0 will give the first substring, which is I. List of 1 will give love, 2 will give Python, and 3 will give programming. So that's how split works. We can cut our string into multiple substrings. To check existence of a character or a group of characters, we can use in operator. Print a in message. This entire expression will return true or false. It will return true if this value is present, and it will return false if this value is absent. Let's check, and it gives true because a is present in the string. And what about z? It gives false, means z does not exist in the string. Please note, the find method checks the existence of a character and also returns its index. So we can use find method when we need index of the character as well. But if we merely need to check the existence and we are not interested in the index, we can simply use in operator like this. Alright, next we have not in operator, and it simply checks the absence of a character in the string. Let's have a look. It is true, so Z is absent in the message. That's all for this video. Please don't force your brain to memorize everything we just covered in this video. Just open your editors, play around with strings, and have fun. Later we will do some exercises, and that will give a good revision on these concepts.